You know, there are days that we are going to remember for the rest of our lives. The unfortunate events of September 11th, the attacks on October 7th, and the PlayStation Network going down on February 7th, 2025. Everyone, I am LP, writer and creator of the comic books NYOBI and Savage Sin. And I will just mention before we start into anything at all that NYOBI Outbreak number 4, the pre-launch page is up and running on Kickstarter, and the link will be in the description. You can click on that at the end of the video. Guys, I am a PlayStation 5 owner. I am a PSN subscriber. In fact, I think PlayStation probably has the best console out there. I mean, outside if you count PC. But for a console, it's a pretty damn good machine. I love it. I use it pretty much daily. Right now, my game of choice, well, there's 2 or 3. Tekken 8, Marvel Rivals, and Stellar Blade are the 3 on rotation right now. But I still got to do Call of Duty Black Ops 6, which I haven't even opened yet, and a variety of others. So we do a lot of gaming on this channel, by the way. So go ahead and subscribe for some of the live gaming content that I do here and there. But it's hard to game live. It's hard to do any of these things when we are so dependent on the internet, when we're so dependent on these live services. The only reason why I was able to game at all on February 7th was because I have like a physical disc for Stellar Blade that didn't require an online connection. Yeah. So I got to play as Eve and hack up a bunch of Natiba and didn't even know the PlayStation Network was down. I just thought I couldn't log into Rivals. Turns out, in case you were living underneath a rock, on February 7th, the entire network went down for about 24 hours, like a full day. This caused the world to burn. This caused people to scream into the ether. And this has caused Sony to eventually respawn. Now, I'm going to be covering a lot of this tonight. There's going to be maybe 3 or 4 videos on the PlayStation topic itself. So, strap in. New PlayStation statement on PSN outage seems to rule out hack. Are you a hack? Are you a hack in life? A new statement from PlayStation has ruled out the possibility of being hacked as what caused the network to crash. Since PlayStation Network went down on the evening of February 7th and remained out of commission for a full day, PlayStation users have been trying to figure out how this situation happened in the first place. Of course, we all want answers, right? And not only do we want answers, we want reparations, compensation. You know what I'm saying? Based on past instances of the network going down, it seems likely that a cyber attack could have been the reason behind the outage, which was worrisome to millions and the millions of PlayStation users who store information or credit card details on their PSN accounts. Fortunately, it now sounds like a possibility a hack can be disregarded. Well, I know that's what they say, but I'm not sure if I'm confident with that. But let's go ahead and read further, see what else they go on to enlighten us about. In a message directly from PlayStation, the gaming giant, shed a bit of light on exactly what went wrong with PlayStation Network that resulted in its capsizing for a full day. PlayStation chalked it up to nothing more than an operational issue. An operational issue? Which is a very broad explanation for the matter. Yeah, it's a horrible explanation. Yes, we've had a technical difficulty. Let's just tell the people that. Oh, sounds good, Bob. All right, thanks, man. Still, this description of what went down suggests that something likely happened with the servers that led to the network being inaccessible for 24 hours. Network services have been fully recovered from an operational issue, said PlayStation in its statement. We apologize for any inconvenience, and we thank the community for their patience. I'm not sure patience is the issue here. It's the fact of private information possibly being accessed by people who are not supposed to have it. Maybe that's the issue. And I'm sure that's not something you guys want to come out and admit and say. So, technical difficulties. Operational issues. I have issues. A bunch of them. You get them on eBay. One of the other reasons why it can be safely assumed that PlayStation Network wasn't hacked is because a group has to come forward to take ownership of said attack. More often than not, when major corporations end up suffering a hack, a group will come forward and make certain demands, or at least widely publicize that they were the ones that were responsible for the attack. This happened in 2014 when Lizard Squad took down the network on Christmas Day. Since it didn't happen with the most recent PSN outage, it continues to seem likely that PS5 and PS4 users can put themselves at ease that none of their private information fell into the wrong hands. So what you're saying is just because someone hasn't come out and announced and said, "We did it," means it wasn't done? I don't like this. I think you're hiding something, PlayStation. What are you hiding? The truth? You can't handle the truth. More like PlayStation can't handle the truth. Moving forward, we likely won't get a better explanation from PlayStation about actually what went wrong. PlayStation historically pretty quiet when it comes to the details on matters like this. So if you're waiting for the full story of this PSN outage to come to light, don't hold your breath. If nothing else, at least this whole annoyance now seems to be in the past and shouldn't continue to give PlayStation users a headache. That is until next time. What do you think about this new statement from PlayStation and the PSN outage? And are you safely ruling out the possibility that the PSN was or was not hacked? Let me know in the comments below. I'll tell you straight out. Nothing like that happens by accident. It wasn't an operational issue. It wasn't a technical glitch. It's not that someone forgot to turn on the on button. Something went down. What? Who knows? I do lean towards the hacking, cyber attack way of things, the way of thinking here. It could be something different, but until they actually come forward with the truth, you can't handle the truth. No, believe me, I can. Until they come forward with the truth, I guess we'll never know. Operational issues, let's just throw that out. Yeah, everyone smile and nod, and we move forward from there. But what is PlayStation going to do about it? Is there any compensation? Do we get anything free? Well, guys, I have all the answers. So you want to stay tuned to this channel because I'm dropping more videos tonight. Now stay tuned from a word from our sponsor. Well, if you haven't guessed it, today's sponsor is me. That's right, I am today's sponsor of the video. As always, we want to talk to you about NYOBI. This time, not about the eBay store, but our upcoming Kickstarter. That's right, on February 14th. That is the day we're looking at launching. We plan to launch the fourth part of the Outbreak series, NYOBI Outbreak number 4 of 5. This thing is almost a wrap. Guys, come join us for the journey as old faces and new collide in a world that is bent on supremacy. Genome supremacy, to be in fact. And if you do come over and back our Kickstarter, the one promise I can make to you is we definitely deliver. There would be no 4-year waits for our books, okay, guys? We generally hit our estimated delivery time when we say we're going to hit it. And we always keep people in the loop. You won't be ghosted. You won't be ignored. And you'll get some great books in the process. You know, the testimonials speak the truth. I speak the truth. NYOBI speaks the truth. Come by February 14th for NYOBI Outbreak number 4. And if you do hit our eBay store, that wouldn't hurt either. Peace.